When the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 retail box leaked, the first reaction online was brutally predictable. Same sensor size, familiar design, no dual camera setup. For many people, that single glance was enough to label it a disappointment before even digging deeper. In a market obsessed with headline upgrades, the Pocket 4 looked safe, even boring. But here's the problem with that reaction. It assumes DJI is playing the same game as before. This leak isn't a concept image or a placeholder render. It comes from Igor Bogdanov and shows a finalized creator combo retail box, which is a massive detail most people overlooked. DJI doesn't print creator combo packaging casually. When that box exists, it means the product name is locked, accessories are finalized, pricing tiers are set, and mass production is already done. In other words, the Osmo Pocket 4 isn't just planned. It's finished and ready to ship. And once you understand why DJI made the choices they did, this camera stops looking like a weak upgrade and starts looking like a very calculated move. At first glance, the Osmo Pocket 4 looks familiar, and that's intentional. Yes, DJI stuck with a 1-inch sensor, and yes, that frustrated users expecting a dramatic jump in image quality. But focusing only on the sensor misses the real story. The Pocket 4 isn't about redefining image quality. It's about redefining how the camera is used. For the first time in the Pocket lineup, DJI has added a dedicated physical zoom button, placed right next to a customizable function button. This single change fixes one of the biggest usability complaints from Pocket 3 users. On the Pocket 3, zooming relied entirely on touchscreen gestures. Gestures that interrupted recording, caused accidental taps, and broke filming rhythm. With physical zoom, framing becomes smooth, precise, and uninterrupted, even while actively recording. The function button pushes this philosophy even further. This isn't just a shortcut, it's about muscle memory. One press to recenter the gimbal, another to switch follow modes, or instantly lock exposure. The Pocket 4 is clearly designed to be operated without thinking, more like professional equipment and less like a gadget you constantly babysit. That shift in thinking is also reflected in the body design. The Osmo Pocket 4 is slightly longer than the Pocket 3, and that change is almost certainly tied to battery size. Estimates point to a battery around 1,545 mAh, roughly a 20% increase. In real-world use, this matters more than most spec sheet upgrades. Longer continuous recording, more reliable 4K at 120 frames per second sessions, and far less anxiety about carrying power banks everywhere. But the most critical detail revealed by this retail box isn't the buttons, battery, or sensor. It's the FCC ID, OP041. That single code explains why the Pocket 4 exists in this specific form. On December 23, 2025, new FCC restrictions on DJI approvals came into effect in the United States. Any DJI product that didn't clear approval before that date now faces serious barriers in DJI's most important market. The standard Osmo Pocket 4 cleared approval just in time. It is legally registered and allowed to be sold in the US. And that leads to a very uncomfortable question. Where is the Osmo Pocket 4 Pro? There is no FCC filing for a Pocket 4 Pro. DJI doesn't miss FCC registrations. This strongly suggests that either the Pro model wasn't ready before the deadline or it couldn't be approved under the new restrictions. Suddenly, earlier dual camera leaks make sense. Those prototypes may exist, but if they missed the FCC window, they may never officially launch in the US. DJI's strategy now becomes clear. Launch what can be legally sold. Focus on reliability, usability, and global availability instead of risky hardware experimentation. With competitors like Insta360 teasing advanced handheld cameras for 2026, DJI is playing defense. Innovation without legal approval is meaningless. A camera that can't be sold is worthless. The Osmo Pocket 4 isn't restrained, it's strategic. The DJI Osmo Pocket 4 isn't trying to win spec wars, and that's exactly why it matters. This camera exists because DJI understands the reality of regulations, approvals, and global markets better than most people online arguing over sensors. If you already own a Pocket 3, image quality alone won't justify an upgrade. But for professionals and serious creators, those who value physical controls, longer battery life, dependable availability, and long-term support. The Pocket 4 could be one of the most sensible creator tools this year. Even smaller details reinforce this mindset. Accessories like the frame tap tracking solution may sound minor, but they hint at DJI quietly solving long-standing usability issues rather than chasing hype. This isn't about flashy innovation, it's about trust. While others focus on specs, DJI is watching deadlines, regulations, and market access. And because of that, the Osmo Pocket May 4th end up defining the future of the Pocket lineup, not by being the most exciting, but by being the most reliable.